This cylinder is going to be a hot and cold two-piece container. It's going to be the bottom. We'll make the bowl in the second part. So I'm just going to center the clay as usual. A little forward pressure to cone up, cone back down. And I've got my measurements already figured out. I know what my look's going to be. It's just a matter of getting there. So I'll cone back down. Once I'm happy, I use the side of my hand, the meaty part, or the meatier part, just to level it back out. Create a well in my angel position, and then go down with the V. And now check it for about a 1/4 inch base. If you need to go a little bit deeper, do that. And right here you can see I got a little extra lip as I'm getting tired. I'm going to flatten that out with the edge of my hand and compress the bottom. The bottom of this piece will be flat as opposed to a curved form on a bowl. Pulling it out, the walls will be straight up. And I'm going to leave the top a little bit thick. It needs to have some stability and strength at the top. Here I've decided to use a rib just to flatten it out a little bit more, make it smoother. It's intuition. Sometimes I'll use my finger, sometimes I'll use a tool. My outside diameter should be 6.5 inches. The inside will be about 6 inches. And I'm going to move the top of this wall inside just a little bit to kind of cone up so we don't have a lot of flare at the top. And I'm going to pull this up to about 4.5 inches tall. It looks like I have enough clay at the bottom for one more good pull. Every time you pull, you compress the clay particles and platelets, so that's important. Now I'm going to trim away the bottom, and I'm going to use a credit card or a wooden rib to really straighten up the edge. I want this to be vertical. Make sure your tool is wet. A dry tool will just rip your clay. Now I'm going to use a wooden tool to cut the skirt away. Do a little bit of trimming. I found that the more you can trim while it's wet, the less you have to do while it's dry. I'm going to cut this off with a wiggle wire so I have a nice little design on the bottom, and put it away to dry until it's leather hard. Part 2 in this hot and cold two-piece container will be the bowl. Thank you.